Good morning. Can y'all say good morning to everyone? And I always got to preface this because people might freak out, but we're going 2 miles an hour on campus. Got the stop sign right up here. And taking Sadie to school. And then Bella to her nanny share. And yeah, you guys excited for school? Yeah. Awesome. Mommy's sicky today, huh? Yeah. That stinks. And then Papi's got to go out of town. I'm going to San Diego today for a marketing conference. And yeah, so anyways, we got some cool stuff later in the video that we'll share. Sarah and I, she might not. She's not feeling well. She was shaking all night and wasn't good. So keep her in your prayers. Throw one up there for the big man. Yo, on campus driving. I need to have like a glossary. Whenever I say on campus driving, that means I'm driving in 5 mile an hour area. And it's all good. I'm just right here. Sarah's not answering your phone. She's actually sick. I mentioned that she's had chills all night. She said for like 5 hours and couldn't sleep last night and stayed home from school. So I'm gonna check on her real quick because she's not answering her phone. Texting me back, a little nervous. That's my babe, man. That's my babe. That's wifey right there. Gotta make sure she's all good. She's probably sleeping, hopefully feeling better, and she's probably got her phone on silent. So yeah. So I don't like when she doesn't answer her phone. That's like when my wife, like I should just give her an iPod because she never answers her phone ever. It's just an iPad or iPod. She does not know how to answer the phone, so I'm gonna head in there right now, make sure she's all good. All right, let's go. All right, so I got here and I saw her moving, and says she's okay. You okay, baby? Mm-hmm. What's wrong? Mm-hmm. How do you feel now? Do you need to go to the doctor or anything? Mm-mm. Can people see you? Mm-mm. All right. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Or, are you feeling better? Mm-mm. I'm glad you're alive. I texted you 100 times, and I called you and you never answered. And I was in an interview, and I was so nervous. I'm okay. Okay. Yo, home, getting ready to go. My wife's looking at me crazy. I'm going to San Diego in a little bit, hanging out with the girls before I leave. Plus, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Richard Sherman, my response to the whole situation. All right, so stay tuned for that. But I'm going to go to San Diego today, marketing conference. Bella and Sadie are kicking each other. Hey, y'all got to stop.
Sadie put her foot in my face.
That's not a good idea, right? You upside down? So what's up to everyone? Upside down. What are you eating? Goldfish? All right, so Sarah's sick. Ready for the big reveal? Babe. Tell everybody how you feel.
I feel a little better. I took a shower and
What was wrong? Tell them what happened last night. Like, you started shaking and came out.
I started shaking and I had the chills and I was like freezing but so hot and all that disgusting stuff that goes along with it. But I slept in all day. The girls went to school. I didn't get out of bed till like noon. Took a shower and I'm now just here on the couch and don't feel good. My whole body aches.
You feel a little better?
I feel a little better. I had like a little cutie, the little oranges, and some pretzels. I'm just trying to drink water to rehydrate myself because I just feel when I look 15 times more.
She still looks pretty. But hey, you're the one that said we're just going to keep it real and all that Dior open. We're keeping it real.
This is real as it gets.
So what do you want to say? Come here, say something to the homies.
Oh, Bella prayed for me earlier.
Wow. Hey, what are you doing, Belle? Come here. People want to see you. Tell them about life. Tell them about something.
Daddy, don't leave back to Domino.
No, I'm going to San Diego. I'm going to California, San Diego.
Leaving us for 4 days, Bella.
No.
No, 4 days. Wednesday night.
You don't come back?
Wait, Wednesday night.
3 nights, 4 days.
3 nights. Wait, be there Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday. No, I'll be back Saturday. I'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's 3.
I'm okay. What are you going to do without me?
Die.
You still make videos and send them to me, and we're going to see what we're doing on different states?
For sure. Hopefully I get better. I have to figure out if I'm going to make it to school tomorrow. How I'm going to get the girls to school. Daddy leaving is not fun.
No.
If Daddy leaves, is that fun?
No.
Why?
Because I want you to stay here for 77 days.
77. What about 77 years? I want to stay here forever.
I know.
Love you. Is that for me? Is that for everyone?
Everyone in you.
That kiss was for everyone watching this video? You're so nice. Because yesterday what you did, you said you're going to give some money to help other people. That was really nice. Now today you're giving kisses to people?
Mm-hmm.
You're a really sweet little girl. Say I love you guys. Say peace. Oh, jeez. What's that face? You want to say something? Sadie's hiding right here, under there. Yo, Alejandro here, and headed to San Diego. Well, actually, headed to the airport. Me and my buddy Kyle from work.
What's up?
So, I want to talk to you guys about the Richard Sherman topic. And I want to talk to you a little bit about, not so much about what he said and the backlash of that, but the response that people have taken on social media. Here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk to you about the heart condition that we may have as a society. I'm saying we. When we get all worked up, whether you're for or against Richard Sherman. I've seen people, I actually sent a tweet to Richard Sherman saying, love him. I would love to see him at church. Russell Wilson and several of the players actually go to City Church with Judah Smith. And I said I'd love to see him there. And so someone basically responded, say, I don't agree with what he did, blah, blah, blah. And so I want you to think without any emotion and just look at the situation and the purpose or lack of purpose that we can have sometimes and respond to things that really have no purpose. And I really think, Kyle, that it's really a heart issue. It's really, obviously the way that Sherman responded was a heart issue, but who are we to judge him? And someone actually posted yesterday or a couple days ago, Aaliyah saying, Alejandro, I loved your advice. You should be a motivational speaker. And so sometimes I get all excited about things, and I want you guys to have great lives. I think great life is a work in progress, and we're always striving to have that greatness and great life. But I want to get you to be thinking about the way we respond to things we see in the media, to the politics, to religious things that happen, Duck Dynasty, and we consume ourselves with social media and just posting sometimes, some of us, about how much we hate this or we hate that, and we spend so much passion and energy in that. If we would just shift that passion and energy to the things that matter most in life, we would succeed. And so I just want to get your thoughts, putting you on the spot, kind of last minute. I didn't tell them what we're going to talk about. I just said, I'm going to shove this mic and camera, iPhone on your face. So give me your thoughts about the heart condition, kind of what I was mentioning.
Yeah, I think that obviously I'm a fan of Richard Sherman. I'm not a fan of how he handled that situation. I think Richard Sherman is a very smart, intelligent person. And I think it's
3.9 Stanford.
Dude, I think a lot of it had to do with building his brand after football. If you look at, and this is my honest opinion, a lot of the guys who are very outspoken on the field now have jobs on TV. Yeah. Look at Deion Sanders. Look at Keyshawn Johnson. Right?
Tim Tebow,
right? So I think part of it's him forward-looking after football, but I also think that it's a part of who he is and his personality, his background, his context, all that stuff. But bottom line,
so how about
our response?
How about
our response to us? I think that social media sometimes is an outlet for people to respond in ways that they normally wouldn't do it in public. Like, most of the people that were angry at Richard Sherman wouldn't have the guts to come up to him to his face in public or as a friend and say, hey, I disagree with what you said. I think that's the way it is. So keeping that in mind, like, social media is kind of this back alley way for us to reveal our true feelings about things, and that can be good and bad, especially if they haven't really thought that through. Obviously, the racist things that were said about Richard Sherman were deplorable and despicable, and obviously the guy is not a thug by any stretch of the imagination. And but I think people responding to that in that visceral type of way both is the beauty and the downfall of social media, right? And I think it's also important because even though I think Richard Sherman was working on building his brand, what people fail to realize is that when they put stuff out in social media like that, and our heart response being out there just instantaneously, however what it looks like, builds our brand. Like, you are building your brand on social media, whether you are intentional about that or not.
So what advice would you have to someone that goes, you know what, it's free speech, I am who I am? Like, what are your thoughts on just that heart condition? What if someone says, you know what, Alejandro, that's right. Kyle, that makes sense to me. How do I fix this? And we all work on this stuff. So what advice would you have to someone like that? That says, hey,
how do you fix, like,
how do you just fix that condition, man? Just that, what are some practical things that we can maybe think through, or wait 5 minutes before you post? Just what are some of your instant advice?
I would definitely, wait 5 or 10 minutes to cool down if something really has you fired up. I'd also run it by some trusted people.
That's good.
Like, if you have friends that you trust that are smart, intelligent, reasonable people that you would feel confident in sharing, you might want to run those things by them, because they'll give you a different perspective. Maybe they'll give you a counterpoint in which to kind of frame your question or thought or idea or whatever it is, right? So I think it's important to run those things by people, take a time out before you respond, and really be intentional, and also recognize that there's some permanence involved with this
that's true.
Conversation. Like, it's not just a one-shot thing. It's that it lasts online. And
the taste you put in people's mouth, it'll stick.
Absolutely. If I Google search you, am I going to find this really awkward Twitter comment or a Facebook post that just is not really representative of who you are as a whole person, but just caught up in that moment? So think about that. Take some time out. Really run it by some people. Don't just be quick to respond to and especially negativity or criticism, because the thing about social media is that if you start having a voice, you start building like who you are and talking about, you're gonna have friends, but you also have people that make comments, like friends of friends on stuff. And it's been easy for me. There's been a few times where I've been like, oh, I just want to comment on this person, right? But I stopped. I ran it by my wife. She's like, oh, you probably shouldn't say that. And it's like some wisdom in her voice. I think we should all do the same thing.
Awesome, man. Well, that's good stuff. I think I do the same thing with my wife. I'm like, I want to put this quote out there, and sometimes it can come across kind of negative, and so I have to reword it. But I'm doing that all the time. Never thought about that. But run it by your trusted advisor. Send a text or Voxer. I don't know if you guys are on Voxer. But anyways, that heart issues. When you're thinking about things, for my advice is like, is there any purpose in this? Is there any purpose? Am I going to benefit from this? Can this come across hurtful even for 5% of my audience? Because trust me, you do not want to be that person on Facebook that that people hide your feed. You do not want to become that friend on Twitter where everyone behind your back is talking about how negative Nancy is, or how negative Joe is, or whatever. I don't know any Nancy's or Joes, I don't think so. But you don't want to be that person that's like, oh my God, did you see her tweet? Did you see her Facebook post? No, you do not want to be that person. You want to be the person that is blameless, that someone can find no fault in you. And that's really hard to do that, but you need to really think about, how can I uplift people? How can I make people smile and have a better day, versus feeding into that miserable type of conversation. Misery loves company. And I'll leave you guys with that. Richard Sherman, love you. So, peace. What's going on? Alejandro and Kyle here in San Diego. Put your light on, dude. Boom. Here in San Diego. You barely see me. It's beautiful. Here in Beautiful San Diego. Can't see much of it, but here with Jonas, we I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Uber app. The Uber app is awesome. You basically download the app, you put all your information, register it, and the moment like we got off the plane, set it up, and within like 30 seconds, Jonas gave me a call, and this is a town car, right?
Yes.
Little town car, got some water right here and some Jolly Ranchers, and Jonas is the man. Check this hotel out. This thing is sick. This place is nice, bro. This place is super nice. Oh my God. What the heck am I at? Dang, Ma. I haven't arrived yet, but this is kind of cool. A little spot here. I'm not platinum, so I can't go there. I guess I can go over here. This is nice, huh, bro? Sick, bro. Yo, oh my God. Up in our room. Holy cow. Check out the view of one of my, check out this. This is a nice little spot. Nice little spot and whatnot. They said they just remodeled these rooms. Wow, really modern. And the view, this is me and Kyle gonna have some business meetings right here. Hold on, let me turn that on right quick. Oh, that didn't work. That don't even work. Oh, come on now. What the? Right there. Bam! Business meetings right there. But check this out. I got the view right there. Got some boats. It's not really a view downtown per se, but this is a nice hotel. Nice hotel, right?
Very nice hotel.
Right?
It's legit.
Dude, this place is sick. Let's check out the bathroom. Oh my goodness, a spa and sauna? No, I'm just joking. Just joking. Oh, that's nice. Anyways, those are the ones where you could see like yourself like super close and like how all the blackheads you have and blemishes and stuff. This is nice, man. This is nice. So we got to get up early tomorrow at like 7 to eat breakfast, probably like 6:30, 7. Eat breakfast, register, and then a few days of learning. I wonder what the kids are up to.
So I've been in bed all day. I am not well. This stuff is for the birds. The littles are home from school.
No,
How was school, Belly?
all better.
School is all better?
Mhm.
What does that mean?
Last night, yesterday, Ava's mama dropped her cup of tea, and she was sick, and now the down's all better.
It's all dry now.
Yeah,
That's good, babe. And pray for mommy.
Lord for mommy so she can be all better. Amen.
Amen. Love you.
Love you.
I want to feel better so I can hang out with you better.
Mama needs this
Oh,
right now.
don't touch baby.
She needs it.
I didn't have a fever, but I had the chills, sweating, and other issues that we don't want to talk about, but just hope I feel better. Have an assignment due at 5. Didn't go to school. Definitely not student of the year.
I told you guys we're gonna give you guys a big announcement. That was kind of a big announcement for us, but I'm not with Sarah, so I don't know if I'm gonna make that announcement yet. Maybe we'll do like a Skype or FaceTime and show you guys. We're hyping it up. It's not even the biggest deal, maybe, but it's kind of a big deal to us. So it might be really cool for you because it involves you. So if I'll talk to Sarah, and tomorrow, I promise, if it's just me or Sarah, we're going to tell you why we're so excited. And even more excited today because even more stuff happened. So we told you yesterday, if you can guess, you win a big prize of love and hugs from us. So, all right, y'all. Up early in the AM. Back at it. Marketing conference. I'm learning about the interwebs. Peace.